What do you do if you receive a 1099-K and it shows that you received income, but it's not taxable income? It's not business income. No, instead, it's a reimbursement from someone you loaned money to, or maybe you and some friends all chipped in on a trip and your friends paid you back, and PayPal or Cash App or something sent you a 1099, and you're just getting reimbursed a portion of what you paid of your friend's expenses, your group expenses. Or what if it's a gift from someone, which isn't subject to income tax? Well, I'll show you two ways to fix this. Now, ideally, you can contact the filer. This should be your first course of action. Contact the filer. The entity information will be written here. Contact them and tell them it's not income. This was not income you received. No, this was a reimbursement or a gift. Now, ideally, you'll get a new 1099-K with zero here, and that solves a problem. But let's say you don't. Let's say that they leave a number here. Well, let me show you how you fix it. Because once you have the 1099, well, that means it's been sent to the IRS and they think you have income. You know it's a reimbursement, but the IRS doesn't. All they know is that someone reported that you got income. So on your tax return, you're going to add a Schedule 1, all right? And then Part 1 of the Schedule 1, on line Z, you're going to write in the amount on that 1099, because at this point, you need to acknowledge it publicly in your tax return with the IRS. You need to let them know, yes, I understand that you're in receipt of that 1099 just as I am, but, and you write it out here, Form 1099-K received an error, you put the amount, and you write the amount in here so they understand. Now, you've just added this as other income. So now it's increased the amount of income on your return by $20,500 or whatever the number is you write in here. But you're going to fix it so it balances out. Now, we're on Part 1 of the Schedule 1. If you go to page 2 of the Schedule 1, which is included in your return, you go down to line Z, same line, but on Part 2, on page 2, you're going to write the same thing, and you're going to put that number in here so it cancels out. You're putting the same number in here, which is deducted from this number here, so it balances out. Now it makes sense to the IRS. Now the IRS can see that although they received that same 1099 you did, because both of you get a copy, they're going to see that you're acknowledging, yeah, I was in receipt of money, but it wasn't income subject to income tax. It was a reimbursement. And you probably have some story where you went on a group trip and you paid for everyone's airfare and your friends had to pay you back, something like that. But this is how you acknowledge it publicly with the IRS and reconcile it so that you're not taxed on it. So you're not taxed on getting reimbursed or a gift. You put the number in here, cancels out line Z, the exact same amount. Now it's canceled out of your income. You've reported it. You've acknowledged it on your tax return, but you're not going to pay taxes on it. And that is how you solve a 1099-K problem.